Hey guys, welcome to the Tars 37. I'm reviewing this, which is the Marvel Legends Infinity Saga Surtur. So really cool, really blessed, got this in the mail today. I ordered this thing off Walmart.com, and this thing is massive. I mean, look at this box. Look at how big this box is. This thing hardly really fits in my area. I'm having to hold the camera at an angle just so you can kind of see it. And the packaging's cool. You got Thor, Ragnarok, you got Surtur, you got that awesome Infinity Saga artwork on both sides, which I absolutely love. And I love the window box too. But this box is so massive. You got a poster back there and a bio. I kind of wish that there was a picture of Surtur, but it's the movie poster, so I get why they did that. Turn it around, and I want to show some comparisons with the box because I've just never seen a box this big for really anything toy related. So here's a comparison with a standard 6-inch Doctor Strange figure, just so you can see how big this thing really is next to a regular figure. Here's a comparison with a standard Marvel Legends box. This is, let's see, which one I got over here. I got the Black Widow from a couple years ago, or not a couple years ago, last year, and yeah, they look great together. And then here's a comparison with an Infinity Saga style box, just so you can kind of see, because the Infinity Saga I think is a little bit bigger than the standard. But yeah, let's get them out of packaging. And I was going to do a really cool thing where I zoomed out and I completely forgot about it. But here's his sword, and his sword is massive. I mean, it's almost as tall as him. I don't think there's a single Marvel Legends figure who can really wield this sword, to be honest, aside from Surtur, maybe Hulk or something. But yeah, this thing is awesome. It's got like different shades of red and black, and it just looks so cool. You also get a fisted hand, which I think is pretty neat. And then you also get this kind of like openy hand, kind of weird looking hand, but it's kind of cool looking hand. And like I said, the overall figure is just incredible. I don't know if I said that yet, but like I just said now, it's a really great figure. I love the horns. I love the face. He's angry. He's mad. But the best thing about this is how they did it. It's like this translucent, but it's got this black made into it and like brownish orange. So it looks like he's charred, like he's actually burning. It looks just like the movie. And the hands are pretty cool. You have grip hands on him. He's just a massive looking figure, and he looks like a monster. I love these black stripes on him too on the back, and then the legs too. Just everything about this figure, they have 100% nailed this. I would love to see them kind of do this for an MCU Human Torch, you know, in a couple years, like scale it down, but use this kind of material. Here's him behind a light, just so you can see, kind of put him back there. And yeah, he looks great. Here's him with the sword in his hands. He's got a hold with both hands. But yeah, I mean, it is awesome. I can hardly get it in shot there. I'm going to do some comparisons too. Here's a comparison with an Imaginext figure. I just thought that would be kind of fun to kind of show you the height difference there. But yeah, here's a comparison with some other figures. Here's a comparison with Loki. I thought that would be pretty cool. You know, Loki kind of ties into Ragnarok, even though this is a different Loki. Here's a comparison with Sylvie, because, you know, more Asgardian characters. Obviously, Ragnarok was a big deal in that, so yeah. Here's a comparison with Doctor Strange, and I just love the height comparisons between these. These are incredible. And then here's a comparison with Thor from the Thor Ragnarok movie. This was the Target 2-pack, I think. And they scale, I think they scale pretty good for the first part of the movie. And then here we have Thor from the Dark World. Obviously, later in the movie, they don't. Here's Infinity War 4. And I really like Infinity War 4. And, you know, the thing about these Thor figures, these MCU 4 figures, is they are really tall. So, you know, to see Surtur make them look short is incredible. And I'm going to compare it with Doctor Strange, just so you can see MCU 4 is a lot bigger than MCU Doctor Strange. And here's a comparison with comic book 4. I'm definitely going to use this Ragnarok with some of my comic book figures. I just like comparing them. I think that's pretty cool. Here's a comparison with in-game Hulk, and he's making Hulk look like Bruce Banner over here, so that's pretty neat. And then just smash him. And then here's a comparison with Thanos, also from the Infinity Saga. Here's a comparison with Hulkbuster from the first 10 years. I think Hulkbuster is my biggest action figure from Marvel Legends, so to see him look small beside a Surtur, or smaller, that's pretty incredible. And yeah, I really like the Surtur figure, but let's go over Articulation real quick. So Articulation has a 360 head. You can't really look up or down. But he does have good movement. You have 360 in the arms, and they swing out the shoulder, but they're a little bit hindered because of the way they molded him on each side. You can get a little bit more, though, on the right side, I think it is. And you have double jointed elbows and 360. They're pinless. They're a little gummy. But I do like their pinless. You have 360 at the wrist, and then you also have an ab crunch, but it's very tight. Doesn't want to move on my figure, and he does have a diaphragm joint too, so you can kind of go side to side. So that's pretty cool. But again, it's kind of stiff, and I am really being careful with this thing, so I don't want it to break. And I do think that when you're articulating this figure, it'd be best to kind of like grab both hands and kind of like move him, legs forwards, backwards, and outwards, and a 365, but again, stiff and double joint knees, because you don't want to break him, and you want to be careful with him. And again, he has pinless knees, so that's pretty cool. but maybe just like try to hold both sides. I don't know. But yeah, just to be careful, because this is a really nice figure, and then it rotates at the boot cut there, and the feet go side to side. So yeah, in terms of articulation, pretty good. Obviously, I'm playing it more safe for this one, but I think it's really cool, and I really like the designs on it, and this is a great figure, and right now it's the best time to buy this because it's on sale at walmart.com for $32, and it's typically like 50 or 60, so that's a pretty good deal. And yeah, I really like this. I love the height. I love how it compares, and thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.